Today I was thinking of drawing some fruit-inspired people. I want to draw two girls, each one inspired by a different fruit. The first one, I know that it's gonna be orange just because I want to. I actually already have some ideas for the orange girl, so I'm just gonna start sketching the ideas for us to brainstorm. So let's draw a little face for me to show what I was thinking about. I said ideas as if they're multiple, but they're not. I just know how I want to draw her hair. So I was thinking how oranges are round. We can have some little buns on top of her head and have the rest of the hair down like this with really wavy tips. But longer hair. I want her to have longer hair. This was the only idea I had, and I don't even think it's looking that cute. Maybe instead of having really round buns on top of her head, we can give her some headphones. And I want to keep these buns. I'll just make them smaller. Kind of like this. If I were drawing a girl inspired by grapes, she could have like tiny little buns, like a bunch of them like this. One here, one there. But that's not the case. Or is it? Man, I don't know. Do I change? Because I didn't want to use purple, but we can make her green grapes. Let me see. Okay, the idea is changing a lot. I think this is nice. I think green grapes are nice. Oh wow, okay. Okay, so it's gonna be green grapes. I'm not gonna put a headset on her. Actually, it doesn't have to be green grapes, it can be grapes in general, and we use both of these colors. But the hair, I want it to be green, so I'm gonna use two markers, the Copic YG09 and the Ohuhu number 48 for her hair. I don't know what could be better, going from light to dark or dark to light. I'm gonna do half and half and see which one I like best. The color we use on the bottom could be the same color we use on the little buns. So if we start with the lighter one and end with the dark one, the buns are gonna be dark. Or if we start with the dark one and end with the light, the buns are gonna be light. In my head, I thought I was gonna like it more if it started with the dark green and ended with the lighter one. But now that we tested it out, I think this side looks better. I think this is gonna be it, her hair. It looks very cute, even though I like both. Which one do you like best? You can tell me in the comments. I'm also gonna color her face with the YR209. And now we can think about her clothes. An idea that came to me is some overalls, but I don't know if they can be overalls with pants, with shorts, with a skirt. I don't know. And the shirt underneath the overalls can have the little round turtleneck and round little sleeves, like very short sleeves like this. Let's put the clothing on her so we can visualize it better. I'm really happy with her hair. Okay, the shirt, the arms hanging out, and some overalls. Okay, let's try our options. Pants, shorts, and skirt. I think I prefer the pants. Yeah, I think the pants look better. Let's color her. Hair, buns, face, and arms. Now the colors for her clothes. I was thinking of doing the shirt in purple And the overalls in green. But I think it's gonna be too much green. I don't think it's gonna look so good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw her clothes here 3 times. So we can test the possibilities. You can clearly see the first one looks better and the third one is just like, whatever. Okay, the first possibility I'm gonna use as the light purple, the Copic V15 here on the shirt and the green overalls. Or do the colors the other way around? Let me try another green with the purple overalls. I'm gonna use the Ohuhu number 42. Maybe we can have some stripes on the overalls. Or the stripes can be another purple. I like the stripes idea, but they don't need to be so straight. They could be kind of waves. Let's try it out on her, the waves. Oh, this purple is the Ohuhu number 81. And I'm gonna try stripes with all of the greens. This is actually an idea. I used all of the greens just to test them, but they actually look nice. We can do this waves in purple and all of the greens. And with this, the shirt can be the lighter purple. I like this design. Now we only need to do the shoes. I don't want to put too much work into the shoes. She can have just some simple sandals with a little bow. The sandals can be black. For the black, I used the Copic 100. And the bows, the light purple. Or maybe no bows. I think with the bows, it's gonna be just too much. There's a very cute detail that I think she's missing. Some round glasses. Now she's ready to be drawn on my sketchbook. For the bows, I'm just gonna do something simple. Similar to the little pose we did to try the outfit. This leg's too far from the other. Now there's more space for the other character that we're gonna do. Let's add details now. First, working on her face and her hair. The little buns. Long hair. I'm gonna put a little bit of her hair on the front, or else there will be no blended part of the hair, because here's gonna go the light green, here the dark, and we won't see it blending together. Now the overalls, I'm gonna make him a little higher. I'm gonna put a little grape right here on the overall as a tiny detail, and the pocket. I think overalls with pockets are cute. We can put some grapes here on the pocket as well. Her shirt now, with the tiny little sleeves, and her sandals. I'm also gonna put some grapes right by her side. Something I keep forgetting when designing my characters are earrings. I'm just gonna give her some tiny round earrings. And now we can do the line art. I forgot her glasses. Maybe it's just a thing with me that I forget accessories. Now with the line art done, we're gonna color her. Starting with the skin. Oh, and I'm gonna use the R26 marker for the blush and the lips. Her lips are not showing very good. I'm gonna apply them again. Now it's looking very nice. Now her pretty green hair. The blending looks very nice. A little bit of shading on the hair. And the little buns. For her eyebrows, I'm gonna try the light green. And if I don't like it, I'll put the dark one. The dark one won't be necessary because this looks cute. The shirt, the shoes, earrings, bracelet, matching the earrings. Now for the overalls, I have to decide if the waves are gonna be smaller or bigger. What do you think? What do you think looks best? I think I'm gonna go with the smaller ones. I'll just add them in between these ones I had already drawn. Now I'll color them, starting with the purple. Now that I've finished the purple waves, I think they would have looked better if they were bigger. But that's okay, it doesn't look awful. So now it's time to color with the green ones. I'm doing 2 waves of each green color. I thought I wasn't gonna like how her overalls are turning out because the waves turn out to be so small, but I actually do like it. I'm a fan of her design, it's looking good. I would wear this outfit. Okay, now the pocket detail. I think I'm gonna use the middle green, not the lightest, not the darkest. The same one used for this part of her hair. And the grapes on her clothes, the lighter purple. Now for the final touch, I'm using the darkest green for her eye color. I'm adding some details to the glasses and she's finished. What do you guys think of her design? What do you guys think could be her name? Okay, now we have to go to the second fruit, which is gonna be orange. So I really like her design, right? But I think her pose is kind of stiff. So the first thing we're gonna plan for the orange character is her pose. I wanna draw her more like this. And I want to give her a dress with orange slices on the skirt. Kind of like this. It's looking like a flower. This is cute. And the little detail underneath is cute. We didn't give the grape girl a ribbon, but we could give the orange one a ribbon because I like drawing ribbons. Could be right here. And the sleeves can be similar to this part of the drawing. Or we can put some leaves here. So let me erase this. You know, because orange have some leaves attached to them. This is cute. I like this. Let me fix this part here. Okay. And do we do something special in this middle part or just connected? I think just connecting is good enough. And we could put... Okay, so I had the idea for the sleeves being like this, right? But the sleeves are gonna be leaves. We could put this like up here, kind of like this. I don't know if I like it. I don't. Let me erase it and see it again. Nah, that wasn't a very good idea. I like how this dress is looking. Let's put some color on it. Green for the leaves. And for the rest of the dress, I'm gonna use these 3 markers. YRH for dark orange, YR205 for light orange, and Y121 for yellow. Light orange for this middle part of the dress, dark orange for the bow, and for the orange slices, and finish the slices off with some yellow. Oh, and I forgot this right here. Okay, looking very cute. Now we have to decide her hair. What about a shorter hairstyle with some curly bangs and curly hair with a big bowl on top of her head? I like it. I'm gonna put the darker orange on the big bow so it'll match the dress. And I'm actually gonna use a 3rd orange on her hair, the Y4. And for the shoes, I think she would look cute wearing some boots. What color could the boots be? Maybe yellow? Maybe yellow with some orange details. Or just plain orange with some yellow details, maybe? I think I'm gonna go with the first idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first idea. For the yellow, I used the YR6. Making decisions for this girl was a lot faster than for the first one. And for her skin, I'm gonna use the R18. It's time to draw her hair. So let's draw her face. Then I saw her face. Some big eyelashes. Her neck, her arm. I didn't even realize the camera wasn't filming her arm. I was drawing the orange slices of her dress and I had a better idea for her hair. We can put her hair in some pigtails with some orange slices on it, holding the pigtails. But she'll keep her curly bangs because this is just too cute. The big bowl and the leaves, and now the legs, the boots. I don't like drawing shoes very much, but boots I do. Okay, time for line art. I forgot the earrings again, but I just ignored it. It's fine, she doesn't want to wear earrings. Not everyone likes to. Fun fact, I'm not wearing earrings right now. I did the liner for the bowl, and I just realized that I did it wrong because the leaf is supposed to be over it. But we can save this because the leaf has some lines on it. We can just make this part of the lines. Does it look weird? I hope not. Now that the line art is all done, we're gonna start by coloring her skin, like I always like to do. And also some blush on her knees, because it looks cute. Painting her lips. Now let's go to the hair. This orange is so pretty. I hadn't used it before for hair, but it looks nice. Now I'm using the dark orange to shade a little bit of the hair. I always get kind of scared when I color the eyebrows with the markers because I think I'm gonna make some mistake. But I didn't this time, it looks good. Her bow, the leaves, and now the rest of the dress. Now her boots. For the eyes, I think yellow would look nice. And it does. It looks a little bit gold. It looks cute. For a final touch on the page, I'm gonna erase this and just add some fruits all over the background. And this is the final result. Which design do you like best? Tell me in the comments. And I'll see you on the next video. I hope you guys liked this one. Bye bye!